3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Joseph and you are joining me for another episode of We Talk. On Wednesdays we dine, so I have a jam-packed episode for you guys. I'm going to be a hostess and I hope that you will like the surprise, because today we're heading straight into none other than Katutura, the streets, where life happens, where it's the most fun for the most part. Yes, so I'm going to take you on a tour there, and we're going to be discovering new food, and we're also going to be talking to some soul traders at the single quarters there in Katutura. So then you can enjoy some of the delicious food with me there. But before we go, we need to take a look at some news, so I'm going to head on over to the news segment, but stay tuned because it's going to be epic. First on our news desk, today we're going to look at the copper cable theft rise. And as written by Oshetu Greg, a man was caught red-handed stealing copper cables in the Luderitz industrial area last week. On a Wednesday, and members of the Katutura police force who were on patrol saw the man and then shot him. The suspect that was wounded in his lower body when he tried to run away, and he was taken to Katutura hospital for treatment. And then in another incident, a suspect was arrested on Friday while 6 others went on the run after they were caught with copper cables in a shopping trolley. According to Sergeant Silas Shibandeni, police spokesperson in the Commerce region, statistics are not available on how many copper theft cases have been reported nationwide this year. He says then, however, in Commerce alone, we already have about 70 incidents on record for 2022, which is between 10 to 12 cases a month. And then he further goes on and says, so far 16 suspects have been arrested in connection with the theft of copper cables. The court has already prosecuted and convicted some. He also further mentions that information is available to the police, and then this indicates that copper theft is particularly rife in areas like Katutura, Lafrance, the northern industrial area, Ochemise, along Moses Karowe Road in Simbabazia, on the service land of Brakwater and near Umti Lodge. He says that the incidents are more opportunistic as they usually target uninhabited areas or where copper cables are exposed. Cables are mostly stolen during the day, but it also happens during the night. Then on a lighter note, the Have a Heart campaign reaches a milestone. The Have a Heart Namibia Animal Welfare Organization recently reached a milestone when they operated on their 15,000th pet. That's quite a tongue twister. A group of volunteers established Have a Heart Namibia in a bid to further the late Lindy Prinsloo's dream. The organization strives to sterilize and castrate pets from low or no income homes in small and informal settlements free of charge. Have a Heart, which celebrates its 10th anniversary next year, has operated, vaccinated and treated pets in 62 towns and settlements across the country. This month, the organization and Beekers Veterinary Consulting from Gobabas visited Plessis Plus, a small settlement north of Gobabas, for the first time. They mainly work with farmers in the area who asks if they could help with the sterilization of their pets. The vets and Have a Heart then began sterilizing pets here and there. According to their consulting room assistant, Rita Opperman, the couple decided to get more involved with the welfare organization at the beginning of the year, especially in the communities where they operate. They said, I quote, "We started with spray days even before we had numerous inquiries from our farming clients to help in their areas. We then approached Have a Heart and obtained the necessary permission. It's a pleasure for us to go out and see how the less fortunate love and take care of their animals. They further said that we like to help where we can, and Have a Heart allows us to do more. The organization pays for the animal sterilization, and the vets pay for the fuel and give their time for free." They said 10 dogs and 3 cats were operated on at Plessiesdorp in June.
I'm so lost, so loopy over you, baby. Bubba, shoot the shoe. I'm so lost, so loopy over you.
My name is Paulus and almost like we used to get almost not a lot of money, but only simple things just to satisfy ourselves. Yeah, we can make almost like 3,000 per day just for and at least we can buy Kapana, we can order everything. Just almost like we can order, with even deliver. My phone number is 08146 8130 530. Yeah, we are here in single quarter Oshetu Market. I have been working here since 2008.
And do you think the business is getting better?
Yeah, it's getting better, but no, it's kind of anyway because the wheat is very expensive, almost like the thing just like that almost.
The famous kapana is a soft beef meat that you could either marinate overnight or you could just put some meat tenderizer on it and it will be ready to grill. They cut it in small pieces and it's best served with a side of tomato and onion salsa and a beautiful round fat cake.
My name is Martha. I'm Kaya. I've been here for 12 years now. I'm cutting salsas. All those 12 years I'm just cutting salsa here in the market.
I hope that you guys had fun. So before we go, I'd like to leave you with a life hack. If you're like me, I like to smell good all the time. And if you want to keep your scent or your perfume lasting for longer, all you have to do is just apply a little bit of Vaseline on the areas that you'd like to have your perfume sprayed on or whatever, and then just see that it works wonders. You end up smelling like $1 million the whole entire day.
For today's recommendation, because we are dining today, I decided to look at a food documentary currently playing on DSTV. It is a limited series called Eat Me or Try Not To, and it focuses on the history of how food branding and marketing has evolved over the last couple of decades. And it is astonishing to see how many products we have available on our shop shelves. I hope you enjoy.
Hey, have you ever thought about how the idea of food went from this to this? It's almost impossible to go a whole day without eating or seeing at least a few of our favorite brands.
They give you that constancy, they give you the availability, they give you the accessibility, and they give it to you 365.
Brand has meaning and stories and comfort and hopefully deliciousness at the same time.
And they're immediately recognizable. And they conjure up slogans and jingles and memories.
Sit down to breakfast with Tony, and you'll discover why it's great.
We're all 6 years old at some level, and that's what all those brands are tapping into.
It's like an edible security blanket.
Do you need a snack right about now? Are you thirsty? And what's your go-to? Is it this? Or maybe that? Oh, or this one? Because wherever you are on the planet, it's a pretty safe bet that you're eating what I'm eating, and she's eating what he's eating, and they're eating it too.
The one that's the center of the aisle, the one that we all know, the one when you say Heinz, I think ketchup, I say Coors, you think beer.
It doesn't matter if it's in Mexico or where around the world, that is an iconic bottle.
But there are certain things that are common to all great brands. It just has this power. It's almost like it has a supernatural ability to sort of imprint itself on your psyche.
They really do, don't they? So, how did all this get started? The global packaged food market today is worth well over $3 trillion a year. How? Well, more than 1 million boxes of Kraft mac and cheese are sold each and every day. 21 bottles of Heinz ketchup are sold each second around the world. Kikkoman soy sauce is on tables in 100 different countries. Each year in Hawaii, about 7 million cans of Spam are eaten. Spam. The average Westerner eats about 125 chocolate bars a year, with global retail sales hovering around $130 billion and counting. And every year, about 30,000 new packaged food products are launched.
Bookings for Namibia Tourism Expo 2022 are open. The expo will take place from 3 to 5 November 2022 in Windhoek. To secure your booking, visit nte.nmh.com.na. And for more information on the expo, follow all Namibia Media Holdings platforms. The expo is supported by the Ministry of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Namibia Tourism Board, FENATA, City of Windhoek, and Namibia Media Holdings. Namibia Tourism Expo, taking tourism to the regions.
Hi everybody and welcome back to Flex. Now I'm Jeanette Hirgar, your presenter for Flex. Now today we will be doing some lower back stretches for lower back pain. So we're going to start off with a pelvic tilt. You have your feet, your foot flat on your feet, flat on the floor. So you're just gonna gently. So first of all, let's just get our posture right, okay? Or the movement right. So your lower back should be against the floor, belly button into your spine, and then you just lift it a bit. Okay, and now again, so you can hold this for a few seconds and bring it down. So just to repeat again, your lower back should be down to the floor. It shouldn't be hollowed out, and you really tuck in your belly button and bring up that glutes and down again. So you do this for a few repetitions and hold it there for a few seconds. So this will strengthen your spine, and it will also stretch out your spine. So when you strengthen that glute muscles as well and strengthen your spine, it will definitely help you to have reduced lower back pain. Okay, so while you also do this, you squeeze the glutes. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to do your daily stretches, and hopefully you'll live a happier and healthier life.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
Once again, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and for caring with me today, and I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of the day, and make sure to pop in at Single Quarters and grab yourself kapana, a lekker fat cake and some salsa. Till next time.